How you doing, everybody? Tim here from the Tactical Defender, and out enjoying the beautiful day. It is, I will say, really hot and really windy. Hopefully the wind won't ruin my audio too much in this particular review. But I'm up here on this big hill, and I brought with me the MOBIUS VPacker from Vanquest. All right, before I actually put the bag down and go in it, look at it much closer for you, I want to just bring up a couple things. It is 1000D denier core door. It's the real stuff. It does have YKK number 10 zippers throughout the whole bag. Some of the zippers are locking zippers. They actually connect together with a circle. You can put a lock through there. That is mainly on the CCW compartment in the back. It does have ample PALS webbing throughout the bag. On the outside you can attach different stuff. I've put knives there, flashlights there, a number of stuff. Now I have planes flying overhead watching me. Anyway, I don't know who that is. It's got a lot of stuff. It has the normal, like I said, YKK zippers. It's got what I call inverted or inside out zipper tracks. They work really good at keeping out dust, debris, and stuff of that nature. Where I am now is there's sand everywhere, and it's staying out. It's very windy, very hot, but it's not getting in the bag. I've been here for a few hours now. It does have some pockets on the outside. I'm going to show you a little bit better in a little bit. Here, it's got a water bottle holder on this side. I have my usual drink there. Very nice, generous shoulder strap. And it does have one of the most comfortable shoulder pads that I've used. And what I like about it is, I've been messing around with it, but it pretty much stays there. When I'm out on the town, walking around in the city or so on, even up here, it pretty much stays where I leave it, where I put it. It stays there. It doesn't kind of float around, and I really like that a lot. On the back of the bag, vented, and it's very padded, generously padded, very comfortable, and it's got one of the most important things if you're watching my videos. It has a grab handle. I like that. I've seen them up top here. When I first got this bag, I didn't see the grab handle. They're usually right about here, and I thought, oh no, no grab handle. I have to have a grab handle. And then I looked, and it's in the back. It took me a little getting used to not grabbing here for the grab handle, right? But it's not a big deal. I just reached down, the grab handle's there. It is neoprene wrapped. Very comfortable, very strong. Just grab the grab handle and you can go in and out of the car, wherever you're going. It is such a fantastic bag. It's now my EDC bag. I retired my backpack I was using. Kind of forces me, when I use a small bag like this, it forces me to pay attention to what I'm packing. If I have a larger bag, I tend to start just put it in, and then eventually end up forgetting or losing track of what you actually have with you. And that happened to me recently. There was something that I was moving things around, I took something out, and I needed to replace it, and I didn't, and I needed it. With this, with a smaller bag, you're more apt to pay close attention to what goes in and what comes out, at least for me anyway. I'm gonna move the camera down a little bit lower. I want you to get a really good look at the features here, and let's discuss some stuff that I really like. And at the end of this video, I do want to tell you about something that I do not like. All right, let's do that now. All right, everybody, so we have the Vanquest. This is their older logo, by the way. They actually come out with a new logo, but this is the Vanquest MOBIUS VPacker. Now, I did get the left side carry because I carry my handgun and other things more on my right side, so that this way won't impede me getting to my handgun fast. So this hangs on my left. So as I mentioned, it is 1000 denier core door. It's the real stuff. We have on one side a bungee cord, paracord, that with the elastic butt paracord I call it. It's got 2 cinching straps on this side. I really don't need those because whatever I have in here stays in here. I have my drink. I brought a few of these today. That goes in and out of there perfect. Never falls out no matter what I'm doing. It just stays in it, and that's without tightening these down. On the top here, okay, you do have, I always have my suck less on there, but you do have hook and loop field is there as well, and you can put your name tapes, you can put whatever you want, blood types, you name it. You do have a pen holder. I usually keep a red marker here. All right. You have this pouch on the top. Open that pouch. I have a whole, not a whole lot, but I got some stuff in here. I mean, it really fits. I put keys, work IDs, extra bliss sticks. I usually keep extra blood test strips because I am a diabetic. A number, I mean, you can really put a lot in here. There's a very generous pouch. Again, number 10 zippers. These are the number 10 YKK zippers that lock that I mentioned, okay? It's got the loops, they go over one another. You can put a lock through there. Nobody's getting in. It does have a large CCW pocket in the back. I do have, there is hook and loop in there. You can put a handgun. I do not carry that way, but it's certainly nice to have. You can put papers in there, whatever you want. Extra multi-tools, things of that nature. I'm going to turn it over. As I mentioned, nice ventilated pad. The sewing, all the seams are taped, double stitched and taped. We do have a very strong grab handle, wrapped with neoprene. Really is comfortable grabbing this. As I said, it's here. On my other type of shoulder bag, Versa packs, whatever you want to call them, man bags, this one is there. Took me maybe 2 or 3 tries to kind of learn how to grab it, where to grab, and it works fine. All right, now we're going to bring it around to the front. Again, Velcro, hook and loop. You do have, like I said, number 10 YKK zippers throughout. Very nice looped paracord. I like the fact that they loop it. I really just thought I'd be grabbing it and doing that, but I actually find myself actually using the loop quite often. You do have a big pouch here. Good sized pouch, a lot of good stuff in there. I can put all kinds of stuff. I usually put lens wipes because I do wear glasses. I can clean my glasses, my camera lenses, as well as my cell phone. Let's lift this up. You have, all right, what I really like about their buckles, they're different. They're not like everybody else. You do have the logo. They do look different, and they are strong for sure. You know that's locked. Nice loop here, grab it, pull that down, and this is locked down. We have a pocket here. I don't have anything there in at the time. Again, YKK zippers, paracord. You open this up, and I'm not going to play everything out, but you have, I am a diabetic, I have extra syringes there, I have a knife, I have a flashlight, a notepad, extra key, won't tell you what that's to, bliss stacks. I do have a battery charger and a cable down in there. All kinds of stuff in just this one little pouch here. I like the fact that they put orange, I think it's 210, maybe 220 denier nylon on the inside, and they put the color orange so you can actually see. It really does make a difference having the orange in there. When you open it up, you can look down inside and see what's down in there. All right, let's go on this side. Another very nice pocket, some Pal's webbing. I'm a diabetic. I always carry glucose with me. You never know. I don't want to be out where I'm in now and have a low blood sugar, and again, I have big fat hands, okay? You have, again, the orange on the inside. You also have 2 pockets with the same orange material separating them, so you can put smaller things there. I may have already mentioned it, the zippers are reversed, or I call inside out zippers. Keeps dust, debris out. It's been working fantastic. Now on the inside, I just don't throw my stuff. I like to put my stuff in these kinds of things. I got two. And then on the inside, you have this weather flap, also with bungee cord. You can tighten it. And again, you have a large opening on the inside with the orange material there for pockets. You have 2 pockets and then 1 big pocket in the middle. I usually just tuck this down like that. I put 1 of these in, and I have these filled with a lot of stuff, just like that. Nice and neat. I can actually still put more in there if I want to, but I really don't need to. I just have exactly what I need. Yeah, nice and tight. It's not going anywhere. Now let's discuss the shoulder strap. Very generous, nice padded. Because it does have like a neoprene or small square rubber pad, wherever you set this on your shoulder, it stays there. I have another bag very similar to this from another company, and as you're walking, this is sliding up and down. This little pad keeps this exactly where you want it. It really works very well. Pals webbing with more hook and loop. I put different stuff there. You do have this pouch here. I usually put a knife in there. Sometimes I carry a fixed blade, that goes there. This strap here, this buckle I mean, is a little bit different than the other buckle. It just doesn't, you just don't do that and then it opens up. You have to push this down and then that. It will not come undone. It's nice to have that. If somebody comes up, tries to grab it, quickly undo that. You have to do that, and then there. Right now, usually what I do, I like to wear this low. The top of the bag is right about where my belt is. I like the bag to sit on my hip. I don't like it up higher. Sometimes I brought this, as well as other bags like it, when I go hiking, and I'll wear it a certain way, but I bring it up high because I put my camera equipment in there. That's the beauty of these bags. You can do so much with them. I'm using this as my EDC bag, I keep it low. All right. Hopefully the camera's getting this. I keep it low because I like the room to slide in and out of this if I have to quickly. I keep my handgun on the right side, so I want my bag on my left side. One thing about this bag, unlike my other bag, is the fact that it just stays there. It does come with a strap for the waist. I don't really like that. I don't like those around my waist. I just don't like them. I don't like them, the hip straps in backpacks, and I don't like the straps on these types of bags as well. This bag, I don't need it. It just stays there. Now, yes, if I bend down, it's going to slide. There's ways around that, and I did put something together, and maybe I'll show that in another video. Now, the one thing I don't like about this, because I always try to tell you something most of the stuff I like, and I always try to share with you what I don't like. I have one problem with this bag. Seriously. You want to know what it is? I wish it was bigger. I do. It works. And I know I just said, you know, it forces, I wish it was just a little bit bigger. Not a lot, just a little. And then I like it anyway, just a little bigger. Not a lot, a little bit. And I don't want to go to Vanquest's messenger bags. I don't want one of those. I want one of these, but a little bit bigger. Anyway, Vanquest MOBIUS VPacker. Everybody, thank you for watching this video. Truly amazing bag, great quality. And what I also really like about this, and I don't mean to run on, you get a card that literally tells you the guy or the girl's name that put this not just together, but packed it, got it ready, and literally shipped it to you. I like that. There's some personal, you know, accountability put into their business. I really like that. And plus you got a really cool sticker which is going on my car. So I'm gonna continue my hike, work on some more stuff. Everybody, thank you for watching this video. Be well, stay safe.